Hey guys, first of all, I just want to thank you for the overwhelming interest shown by you to join the free online classes for NET and JAM. And after seeing the forum which you had filled, I just come to know that 49.5% were interested to join the NET classes and 46.5% of the people were interested to join the JAM classes and few were interested to join GATE as well as the UPSC GSA exams. So after seeing this, I just got an idea that we will start with the net and jam simultaneously. We will do alternate videos for jam as well as net, and after that we will go for net, gate and UPSC. That is what in my mind. So the next question is how I am going to support. Because in the previous video I had mentioned I will be supporting. I'm interested to support those students who are preparing for jam and net, right? So how the support will be. So I have to explain that thing, right? So the first thing is the syllabus because when I was in my PG classes, one of my beloved professor, Dr. Ganpati, used to say that that is my PG syllabus is just equal to the NET syllabus as well as the UPSC syllabus. And I have cross-checked it, and what I come to know is almost 90% of my syllabus, what I did in my PG, will overlap with the NET syllabus as well as the UPSC syllabus. And after that I come to know with my friends and few of my friends from other universities and colleges, almost most of the colleges in India were having the syllabus pattern which is somewhat overlapping with the syllabus pattern of net UPSC for PG and jam for the UG students, and the overlap will be somewhat near 60 to 80 90 percentage even sometimes. So the syllabus what we are doing in your colleges is sufficient to clear the exam. That is what the answer I just got it, right? The next question what in my mind appears is then why it is difficult to clear the exams then, and that is the actual question that appears in everyone's mind. And I asked the same question to my professor Dr. S. Ganpati, and I simply questioned me one more thing, a simple question. That question is that how you are preparing for the exams. So I think and replied that I will start my preparation just 2 or 3 days before the examination. And he said, this is the answer for your question. Because your preparation is just for passing the university exam, and that will not be sufficient for the preparation of the exam. And one more thing that he wanna say is the way in which we are preparing for the university exam is somewhat differ from the way in which the competitive exam have to be prepared, right? So the next question is simple. What is the way of preparing? The answer is that we have to study the same books in a different way. It is a quite difficult to understand, right? So let me explain with a simple example. See, this is the image that you used to see when you are studying the fault, right? So the professor used to explain what is a fault, what is a fault plane, what is a head, what is a dip, what is a throw, what is a heave, all such thing, right? That you know the definitions even now, that you can understand, that is not a problem. And this is a question from one of a competitive exam in that they have asked in a fault dip plus head is equal to what? Most of us know what is dip, almost all of us know what is a dip and what is a head, but we should know what is the relation, what will come if you add two of this. So let me explain the answer. Say this is the fault plane dip, right? And you know what is dip? Dip is the angle of inclination from the horizontal. So the angle that measures from here to here will be called it as dip, right? And the height definition is that height is the angle of inclination from the vertical. So let this be the vertical line. So from this line, what is the fault plane inclination? If we measure from here, that is called head. So if you had this portion and this portion, what we will get? The difference between the horizontal and vertical, that is 90 degree. So we know the answer is in our mind somewhere, but we have to read the book in this way, right? Got the point, right? To study the same book in a different way. So the next question is how to understand the subject in that way. That is the third question, right? So let me tell you with my experience in my life, which I have to explain right now, which I was thinking to explain right now. Actually, I had appeared in the net exam for 3 times, when the first time it was just like that, I just went into the hall and I saw the question paper and I just solved. I don't know the pattern, I don't know the question mark for each question, all such thing. But after appearing two times, I just have a mindset that in which way they are asking the question or in which way I have to prepare. That is what I had found in appearing for two consecutive times. And what I did is I just prepared with the books and notes and study material, whatever I got in my UG as well as in my PG. And I was preparing with that thing only for the 4 or 5 months, I think. And you know what is the result? I got All India 10th rank only with the material which I used in my UG and PG classes. And I had never been to any classes online or offline or any tuition centers for preparation of net, and I have never seen any such a book. I just prepared with the notes, books, whatever we have in our colleges, BSc as well as in MSc, and all, and some basic books what we used to do. So what I want to try to explain is the basic idea of this channel is to help to understand the way the questions are testing your knowledge in a competitive exam. So for doing that, we have to solve few question papers by your own, right? But the thing is that most of the students don't have such a facility to get the question and check the answer and recheck the answer, something like that, and understand the answer, right? So my support will be like I will be trying to solve the previous year question papers 2, 3, even 4 years for NET, JAM, GATE, GSI, whatever it is, whatever you are asking for. I will try to solve the question in front of you. So you will get some idea how the questions were asked in the exams. And from that idea, with that idea, you have to study the books, materials, whatever you have, which you used in your UG, PG, all such from your college and university, and that will be definitely helpful for you to clear the exam. And I'm just saying this with my experience. And with this mindset, let's get into the video. Welcome to my channel Success Guru and myself Panchanathan. So today's video will be the net June 19 question, and we are going to solve the part 1 portion. And you know, part A consists of 20 questions. In that we have to solve 50 questions, and all these questions will be aptitude oriented. So let's see the first question. They are asked for a number of digits. They are asked for the number of digits you have to type to write all the page number of a book starts from 1 is 2019. Okay, then what is the number of pages in that book? This is the question which has asked in the June 2019 in the net examination. This is the reasoning question like, so how to answer is, so let's take that if the page number is from 1 to 9, the number of digits is 1, so there are total number of pages is 9, so you have to multiply 9 into 1, the pages is 9. And the next one is two digit numbers in the pages that starts from 100 to 99, because after 99 the number of digits will be 3, right? So the total number will be 90 and the number of digit is 2, so what we will get is 180. And the total number of 3-digit number that we don't know, that we have to find, so let's keep it as z. And in the answer there is only 3-digit number, so we don't have to go for 4 5s, right? So this is what we got from the question. And after that what we will do is 9, that is the single digit numbers, 180, that is the 2-digit numbers, double digit numbers, and 3z, that will be the 3-digit numbers. If you add all these three, what you will get is 2019, and that is what given in the question. So after that what happen is, you have to solve, you have to bring the numbers in one side, and the 3z will be 2019 minus 189, the z will be 1830 by 3, so the z will be 610. But this is not the answer, because we know 3 is that there are also 2-digit number and single digit number. So to get the answer, you have to add the single digit number plus double digit number plus 3-digit number, that is what the z that we had found it, we have to place it here, and what we get is 709. So the answer is 3709. You understand it? So this is a simple logical and reasoning question, that is what we are tried, right? And the second question is that a student receives a following mark in a 5 of 6 courses. So he had attended 6 subjects and the 5 marks have been given. And the average is 85. So we have to find the sixth subject mark. From this given what we can understand is 91 is the first mark plus 80, 86 plus 81 plus 79 plus 92 plus other mark that we don't know. Let's keep it as A. By 6, that is the average formula, then we will get 85, right? Just by cross multiplying and subtracting the value, and what we will get is A will be 81. This is such an easy question that anyone can solve, right? So this is what the answer, that is 81, that is in the third one, right? So these are the logical questions and aptitude type of questions. So you have to use a simple logic to solve this. And the third question is that a salesperson A sells an object at a price of rupees 5 less than the market price. So he had sold at a lower price than market, and what he got is 5% commission in selling price. So if he sold, let's say, 10 rupees, he will get 5% for that 10 rupees. And the other person who had sold the same object at 15% less than the market price, and he receives a commission of 15% of the selling price. If both A and B receive the same amount of commission, then what is the market price of the object? So the question is quite twisting. So what you have to do is you have to untwist to get the answer, right? So what they had given is, let Z be the value of that object. We don't know what is it, but we know the percentage of commission for A is Z minus 5, because Z is the market price. We had sold it less than 5, so we have to minus the 5. So there will be some amount that the sold price, selling price for that guy, and what we get is 5%. So we have to multiply it into 5 by 100, that is the percentage of in commission what he got. We have to do the same thing for B, and we will get this one. And what they had given is the commission of A is equal to commission of B. So we have to equal those two equations. What we get is Z minus 5 into 5 is equal to Z minus 15 into 15 by 100. We can cross this 100 and 100. We can cross this 5 and 15, and there will be 3 remaining. And what we will get is Z minus 5 equal to 3 into Z minus 15. So let's take multiply the 3. Let's take the 3 in, then we will get 3Z equal to minus 45. And let's take the number in one side. What we will get is 45 minus 5 equal to 3Z minus Z, where 3Z minus Z will be 2Z, and 45 minus 5 will be 40. Therefore Z is equal to 40 by 2. That is, the answer is 20. So this is the way we are getting the answer 20. So what we have to do is simply read the question 2, 3, 4 times. We will understand the question. Then after that we have to write the statement for that. And after writing the statement we have to solve that. We will get the answer. The next question is that there are two examinations A, B. A student have to evolve, the marks for A is 30 and marks for B is 70. If a student have to pass, he have to get 40% marks in part B as well 40% mark in the total, right? So we have to find the marks first. So the minimum mark to get pass in part B is 70 is the total mark, and what you have to get is 40%. So we have to multiply 70 into 40 by 100. So the zeros will be cancelled. What we get is 7 into 4. The 4 sevens are 28. Therefore, the student have to get 28 marks to pass from this paper, right? And for total, we will know that if it crosses 40, he will pass. So let's make a table that student A, B, and the total. Let's take S1, that is student 1. He got 12 in A and 28 in B, and the total is 40. So our first criteria, he have to get 28, more than 28 in B, that he got, and the total should be above 40, that also he got, so he got passed, no problem. And for student 2, he got 10 in part A and 29 in part B. He had passed according to part B, but in total he got only 39, so he was failed. And for student 3, he got 16 in part A and only 27 in part B, because he had to cross 28, right? So in part B itself he got failed. So the total result will be fail. And the last student, he got 5 in part A. In part B, he got 29, but the total is less than 40. So that guy also failed. So the answer is 4, that is yes 1. So just solve the question by reading and understanding. That's it. There is no any mathematical formula implied in this, right? So what you have to do is read the question thoroughly and try to solve the question. And the other question is that they had given a triangle and rectangle, and they had asked for the ratio between the rectangle and triangle area. So we know that there are two shapes, that is a rectangle and a triangle. The area of rectangle ABCD, sorry it is B not M, ABCD, and the triangle OPQ. You know the area of triangle is length into width, and the area of triangle is half into BH. So let's keep L and B as length and breadth of the rectangle, that is not an issue. Therefore, the area of rectangle will be LB square units, and the area of the triangle will be half into B into, instead of H we had put L by 4 because this is the base of a triangle which is just parallel to the breadth of the rectangle. So you can keep it as it is. So this will be the B, and this is, sorry, this is a B not M. I did a mistake. So this is B, and this is the length, that is from here to here. They are given at AP, this portion is equal to 1 by 4 of AB. So this is the length, that we keep it as L, and by 4 will be the height of this triangle. So we can keep it as L by 4. So after substituting, what we will get is LB is in the ratio of 1 by 8 into LB. So if we cross multiply, what we will get is 8 is to 1. So the answer will be 3, that is 8. You got it? So we don't know any number, but with the area formula we can find the answer. And the other question is that they had given the temperature average as well as the rainfall average of some portion, and we had to find from which portion in India they had found it. So first we have to see, this is the temperature graph in which there is no much variation, right? And this is the rainfall graph where it is very low at January and very high at June, July and August, and it comes back to very low at December. We know one thing, that in a coastal region the temperature variation will be very less. If you are near to a coast, what we feel the temperature for the year long will be almost same, there will be no much difference. But if you are in hilly region, during the summer it may be very hot, and during the winter it may be very cold. So there are four answers, that is on the west coast, on the east coast, and in the northeastern hill, and in Himalayan foothill. So from these four answers we can know only the first two can be the answer, because near the coast the temperature variation will be very less, and away from coast the temperature will be very low. So you can see the graph, the temperature variation is very less, so it should be near the coast. If the temperature graph is waving, then they should not be near the coast. So we can go within 1 and 2. And the next graph you can see the rainfall data. The rain is in June, July, August. These 3 months there is a high rainfall, which will be the northeast monsoon, and which crosses at this time, that will be in the western coast of India. So the answer will be on the west coast of India. You will get the answer. You got it? You have to think logically. The first reason is that the temperature variation will be very less at the ocean, near the ocean or sea. So that will be the answer, should be within 1 and 2. And the second thing is that the rainfall is very high in June, July, August. At the time the monsoon rain is at western coast. So the answer should be on the west coast. If the rainfall they had given at August, September, October, the answer will be the east coast, right? You got it, I think. So if you still have any doubt, you can ask me in mail or through comment. I am ready to answer. And the basic idea behind this video is that I will try to solve the previous year question, and you have to listen. After that, from that you can understand the way in which they are asking the question. So you can use this knowledge to read the same thing what you have in your hand. And I have grouped the videos which I had prepared in my playlist according to the category which it belongs. So you can get into my channel and check the playlist. So you can see different set of videos. So you can go through them. And if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. If you think this will be useful for someone else, consider sharing. And if you want to see such a video regularly, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.